there are different searches. So we're going to do containers, and that is because it holds the odor in there. It gives a context clue, so that's really important, and it provides us with something that we can easily take and help do this game other places. So we want to kind of generalize that, like, okay, when we go to do this, this is really exciting. Oliver and then Odin, and so you will go and get your dog. You'll come in through this way. We're gonna do a search up on the deck. We search on the deck because the grass is more likely for us to mark or want to go to the bathroom, and we're trying to teach them not to do that. If that happens, you just kind of ignore it, move them on. If it happens in the future when we're on odor or if you're competing, the search stops because we don't want that in trials, and we also want them to work and not be marking. Bring your dog in and we're gonna play a hide and seek game. I'll be in charge of the boxes for this time, and you guys will be focusing on leash skills, so making sure that you're giving your dog the space and room to go. I'll let you know if I want you to like stop and pause. And then you'll also be in charge of watching your dog. So we do self-rewarding, aka we do what we call primary. We are gonna put the food in the boxes. The boxes will contain that odor, and I'll even tell you when I see them like working for the odor versus crittering, they're looking at something else. We keep us out of it right now because we want those dogs to really get that joy, that drive, that search desire. If we are late, then that's going to impact it. If we kind of stumble, that's going to impact it. So we're taking us out of the equation, which is really nice because then we can watch this work. So the biggest thing that we're looking for is that joy and independence that we get from our dogs, and so we're adapting and we're working for our dogs. We're harnessing their natural instincts. So every dog can smell, every dog can go and smell food or their treat or things like that, because if they were on their own, they would have to. So we are going to build confidence, fun, and instincts, and it's nice because we can have every sort of dog. We can have dogs that are unsure about the environment and help them become more comfortable in environments, and we can have dogs that are like super confident and ready to go. I know there's so much in here, huh? Okay. So we're not so sure about the boxes, which is okay. I'm gonna go.
We just don't know the game yet, huh? I'm gonna. Okay, I could also keep him maybe on a shorter leash, or not.
I think he's okay. He'll get it. Or he's just a little bit.
I'm kind of like not watching him because I don't want to. He's like very influenced by me, so I'll just keep kind of walking around.
Yeah, and go ahead and why don't you stop in the middle? We'll give him some space. Slowing down to explore since you stopped. And if you'll just tap on one of the boxes just to kind of show something. Yeah. Hoping. And this isn't Charlie's ability, it's just Charlie's nervousness right now.
I know, I'm like,
New environment, a little bit cold.
should I show him that one, or?
Let's give him a second. Oh, there we go. Oh, he almost.
I know,
That's okay. And then, okay. So go ahead and stop Charlie there. We're not gonna make Charlie go over, but we're just gonna keep Charlie a little closer. Go ahead and tap a box. There we go. Did we take the cheese only?
No.
Oh.
And then I kind of. Okay, let's go.
And Charlie obviously loves the game because we're going straight to it. And you can, I feel like one of Charlie's tells is like putting his nose out really far.
When he's like on it, kind of.
Yeah, he like just starts really reaching. so the odor was pooling up and under, so that's what we're kind of problem solving. But then we went straight to it. We used the top of that to go right down. Good job, Charlie.
Nose down right away. Yep. Harder one. Good job. Good for you, bud. Okay. Good girl. We're gonna do one more and then we'll be done. Yay! Oh, you got it.
Good girl.
She's doing great. Good job. There she goes. You saw that turn, that stop. She's really showing a lot of drive this week. Hey, Nico.
Sorry. No, you're fine. I like that drive. I have no problem with that. So that is something that we want to think about is dogs as they get into nose work, that's what we want. We want them to be like driving and going. So if you're worried about that impacting like your walks, things like that, then you might want to switch collars or switch leashes and give them that context clue. Because we want to get away from that obedience. Let's do, there's one more in there. One more and then we'll be good. Okay. Yeah. So a little bit harder of hides in some ways because they're not in the boxes like we're used to, but he is gonna be fine with them because he's so excited. Great. Does he even notice everything? What do you see? Good. We are working faster, even though we're still a little bit nervous. We're definitely like good boy. That one's a harder puzzle because it went into the side. Yeah, right away. I know. That's expected. There's one on top of the Bob's Red Mill. I know, you're so cute. Yeah, we're working really fast now. Great. And we'll stop after that one. So we got the converging oil odor and we had to decide, so we turned around and got the other one.
Chicken's probably more appealing.
Mm-hmm. That I think is interesting in Nico a little bit. Oh, big head turn back. And then there's gonna be one more. And great, just like moving around but not moving necessarily to a specific spot. So the wind changed and we got it right away. So you can see our nose is working right away. We get our nose down. Move, went straight to it. You could see that we kind of picked our feet up a little bit faster. We knew there was something there. continue to explore. So we use the boxes because they provide us with that really good context clue. So it's kind of making it a little more simplified for these dogs. Good job. She's like, you can't trick me. I know it's in there. Oh, it's getting so brave. And then there's one in that white box. And so the dogs are gonna go back to where there's the residual odor, things like that. Awesome.
And Noah was that color.
Good job. It seems like we're not nervous about the boxes. We're
gotten over that.
definitely going for it. So you're doing a good job of just following her. If we were to pull back on her, then she would be like, oh, I'm not supposed to go here. And that's what we're trying to create that drive. Good job. I think she... So they're at the bottom of the cones, just to throw it off a little bit, and then one at the very first. So there's one.
No. Sit. 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 Ranger, sit. Good boy.
Two, so you saw that big turn.
Yeah.
And then the third one is at the very first container. So if you... She went right back to it. If you want to stand kind of by maybe the chair, so we're not standing right next to the, but that should help her get her body over there a little bit. Where we put our bodies, they'll kind of go near that. There we go. Because everyone's establishing.
Yeah.
Great, found the first one. So Cheryl, I'm gonna have you, actually she's going on her own, but if she does get kind of stuck in one space, so that food is traveling over and kind of collecting right there, that's what she's looking for right there. Then I'll have you just kind of walk around, but she is moving her way through, so she's doing great. So if you want to walk to the other side. She really, because she has that, like, I will be persistent attitude, she really stays for a long time even if she doesn't find it right away. There's one more, it's on the, it's right over here on this table on the bottom. And that's why she keeps coming over here and then staying over here a little bit. I'll move out of the way. Awesome. So she followed that line.